Jai Hind students, welcome to the physics class. I hope all of you are fine at your home. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic. That topic is defects of the eye. This topic is very important. In CBSE exam, questions based on defects of eye, they always come. So this time, the questions they will be asked on the basis of the defects of eye. Defects of eye is a very easy topic. So let's discuss, and you might be observing this in your day-to-day life where you observe. I will discuss with you. So let us discuss the defects of the eye. There are mainly three defects of the eye. One is myopia or short-sightedness. Second one is hypermetropia or long-sightedness. And third one is presbyopia. We will discuss these defects one by one. So today I am going to discuss the myopia. Myopia or short-sightedness. What is the meaning of the term myopia or short-sightedness? Listen everyone. For example, a student is sitting on the last bench, but he is not able to see the words written on the whiteboard. If you are sitting in the cinema hall on the last seat, you are not able to see the film clearly. If you look into the sky and you are not able to see the stars that a healthy person can see. A person whose eyes is not having any defect can see. That person will see a number of stars and you will be able to see a small number of the stars. So what does it mean? It means that person is suffering from myopia or short-sightedness. This definition is clear. Short-sightedness means that person is able to see the objects clearly which are situated at the short distances. So let me define this myopia and short-sightedness. In this, it is the defect of eye in which a person is able to see nearby objects clearly, but unable to see far away objects clearly. Objects clearly. What does it mean? A person suffering from myopia, he cannot see the distant object clearly, but whenever he has to read the book, he can read it because he can see the nearby objects clearly. Whenever he has to see the mobile phone, he can read the messages, he can write the messages, but he is not able to see the far away objects clearly. The question is that what are the causes of myopia and how the myopia is caused? Let me explain this. Let us say this is the eyeball and in the eyeball this is the say eye lens, right? Now what happens in this defect? Let us say there is a far away object. So what does it mean? Object is very far away. Object is at infinity means rays of light are parallel to one another. So what will happen in this case? The rays of light meet each other before the retina. That is, image is formed before the retina. But if there is a nearby object, let us say O is a nearby object, so what will happen for this nearby object? For this nearby object, let us say in this case the image, it is formed on the retina. Now, for a nearby object, image is formed on the retina, and for the faraway object, image is formed before the retina. My question is that if image is formed before the retina, will the person be able to see the object clearly? Answer is no. For example, you are sitting in the cinema hall and you see that there is a projector, and with the help of projector, the film, it is projected on the screen, right? If the projector focuses the film before the screen, will be able to see the clear or the sharp images on the screen? Answer is no. Why no? Because focusing is done before the screen. So same is the case of eyes. If focusing is done before the retina, what will happen? Blurred image will be formed on the retina and person will not be able to see the faraway object clearly. But he can see the nearby object clearly. So, I think from this diagram, we can tell the causes. So, its first cause is that it appears that if retina was there, what might have happened? Image might have formed on it and person was able to see that object clearly. So what does it mean? It means that the first reason is increase in the size of eyeball. If size of eyeball is more, what happened? Again, image will be blurred. Number 2, imagine if this eye lens is having more focal length, what might have happened? Image might have formed there. So second is, its cause is decrease in focal length of eye lens. Right? So what does it mean? Decrease in the focal length of eye lens. It means that lens is thick. So its focal length is decreased. Now, how we can correct this defect? So let us do the correction of this defect. Now, how can we correct this defect? What I need? I need a concave lens to correct this defect. Correction. Concave lens are needed to correct this defect. Why? Let me explain you why the concave lenses are used to correct this defect. Let us say again this is the eyeball and here we are having eye lens. What's the problem? Problem is that far away objects cannot be seen clearly. What does it mean? The image is formed before retina. This is retina. Image is formed retina. Now I need to correct this. If I am able to increase the separation between these rays, definitely I will be able to focus these rays on retina. So that's why image is formed. So let us say, let me show the correction. Let us say this is the eye and this is the eyeball. This is the eye lens. This is the eye lens. Now, if object is at infinity, what will happen? In this case, rays of light, they meet each other before retina. Now what I am going to do? I am going to put a concave lens before eye lens. Let us say I am having a concave lens before the eye lens. So what will happen? In this case, you will find that concave lens is a, what type of lens concave? Concave lens is a diverging lens. So what it will do? It will diverge the rays. So what it will do? It will diverge these rays. So these rays, now they are getting diverged. So when they are getting diverged, so what will happen? These rays, they will definitely meet each other at the focus. Focus and this. So these rays, the focusing is done at retina. So image, it will be formed on the retina. So what this is the same? This is the correction. How we can do the correction of this defect of eye? Now, for your board exam, this is the diagram for the defected eye, and I can rub this. This was just to explain you. So, this is the correction. Right? This is the correction of this. Right? So, myopia can be corrected by using concave lens. Now let's do. Now question arises, if concave lens is used to correct the myopic eye, then what is the power of the lens that is required? So let us do the questions which are based on this. Now you are given a question. A student is able to see whiteboard clearly if he is at a distance of distance of 3 meters from it. Identify the defect, write its causes, and correction. Also find power of lens needed to correct the eye defect. Right? So, how? Very simple. Let us do this solution. A person is able to see the whiteboard clearly if he is at a distance of 3 meters from it. What does it mean? After 3 meters, he will not be able to see whiteboard clearly. So what does it mean? It means that his far point is 3 meters. Right? And what is the defect? Defect is myopia. He is suffering from myopia. Causes, two causes I have told you. One was decrease in the focal length of eye lens. Second was increase in the size of the eyeball. This you can write. And how it can be corrected? It can be corrected by using spectacles of concave lens. By using concave lens spectacles. Now, what is the power of lens needed? Sometimes you ask from your friends, what is the number of your spectacles? So, basically that number is the power of the lens that we are using. So, let's calculate the power. Before calculating the power, let me tell you. Let us say this is the eyeball, right? And this is the eye, and person, that student can see up to a distance of 3 meters clearly, and beyond 3 meters he cannot see the objects clearly, right? And also he can see up to 25 centimeters clearly. So this is the reason for him 25 centimeters to 3 meters he can see it clearly. The question is, what should be the power of the lens? If he is having object which is at 3 meters, he can see its image clearly. Now I am asking you, what should be the power of the lens so that he can see the objects which are beyond 3 meters clearly? Let us say an object is placed there. I am placing an object here. Let us say this is the object I am placing. Now, if there is a concave lens, what should the concave lens do? If this is the object, right, this concave lens must form its image at point A. It must form its image at point A. Right? Clear? It must form its image at the point A. Right? So, if object is at infinity, because the far point for a normal eye is infinity, it must be able to form its image at point A 3 meter, because for 3 meter he is able to see. So what does it mean? It means that image if an object is at infinity, the lens must be able to form its image at 3 meter. So u I will take minus infinity and v I will take it as minus 3 meter, right? Because for 3 meter his eyes are sufficient to see the object. So I have to calculate f and p. Now use lens formula 1 by f equals to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 is 1 by v minus 1 by 3, and what is this? 1 by u, 1 over infinity. No, this 1 over infinity is 0, right? So what can I write? 1 over minus 3 minus minus plus 0. So it will remain minus 1 over 3. So focal length required is minus 3 meter. And what is the power of lens? Power of lens is 1 over focal length, that is 1 over minus 3 minus 0.33 diopter. So what is the power of lens he needs? He needs the power as minus 0.33 diopter. So he needs a concave lens whose power is 0.33 diopter. So in this way you can find out the power of the lens needed to correct the light. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.